Hey guys, Mike here, and I'm going to try something different for my YouTube content. Lately I have been trying to improve my aiming and shooting in Apex Legends, and I want to go over some topics that I've been working on personally. This is going to range from things like using a specific weapon, or maybe even how to use certain legends. I actually want to start with the Wingman and what I've been doing to try and better myself with the gun. The Wingman has had an interesting history. In the early seasons it was a bit overpowered, and then it was nerfed. Recently, Respawn changed it up a little and gave the Wingman one extra bullet in the chamber, which gives it 6 shots with no extended heavy mag. Now personally, I still feel it's hard to hit shots, but with some practice, it's possible. Recently, I've been picking this weapon up anytime I find it on the ground. For one, it helps my inventory a lot. Typically when I am carrying a flatline, Spitfire, or a Hemlock, I have 3 stacks of heavy ammo in my inventory, and that doesn't include what my other ammo type could be, which is typically light or energy ammo. When I pick up the Wingman, I typically only carry 2 stacks of ammo, and sometimes even 1 will suffice until the next fight. This gives me more options in my inventory, like carrying extra heals, or even an extra grenade or 2. The Wingman packs a powerful punch per shot, so carrying over 120 heavy ammo may not be the best idea. I've been going into aim lab and practicing grid shot for about a half hour each day. Now the footage you see here is my gameplay, and while I know I'm not the fastest, I can assure you this was an improvement over where I was in late 2020. I have a high score of 71,000 and my average is about 64,000. I am getting better all the time, and I do feel practicing aim lab almost every day for a half hour has made my aim much better. I use the default pistol and just start the exercise. I would say practice for about a half hour every day. Any more than that and you'll start getting tired or fatigued. Now one thing you want to do is make sure that your settings in aim lab are matched up with the game you want, in this case Apex Legends. Make sure your sensitivity settings and ADS settings are exactly like it is in Apex. This is so you can get that muscle memory when aiming. Now, I don't use the Wingman exactly the same in each encounter. In medium range fights, I don't always use it as my primary weapon, and it really depends on the encounter and where I am on the map. If there's a ton of cover, then I typically use the Wingman to get off a few shots, and then back into cover. Out in an open field, I will usually pull out whatever auto weapon I am using to hit my targets. Sometimes though, I can hit off a few good shots and even knock the person I am aiming for. With an auto, I generally take down their shields, and then switch to my Wingman to finish off the kill.
Another enemy down.
Even in close range, I typically will try to get shields broke with my auto, and then finish off with that satisfying one shot with Wingman. Hip firing with the Wingman in really close situations can really help, although I have had instances where I just missed all my shots because I was impatient and panicking. Basically, I choked. As far as attachments are concerned, I don't really care if I have a skull piercer or not. Yeah, it's great when you get those headshots, but those are few and far between with this weapon. That's not to say if I find one, of course I'll pick it up for this gun. As for scopes, I am rather picky. I prefer the classic HCOG with the Wingman. I also don't mind using the 1x hollow either, but I don't prefer it. As for the 1x to 2x hollow, I will pass on that and use the default sights instead. The 2x HCOG isn't bad either, but I don't find myself equipping it unless I get into a medium to long range fight. Typically I'll carry a 2x HCOG on my other auto gun and switch it to the Wingman when in this long range fight. You may not get a knock or a crack anyone's shields, but with this gun at long range, you can annoy the other player you are shooting at and drain their shields by getting those 45 damage shots. That will annoy the hell out of any person you are shooting, requiring them to recharge their shields and making them use up their heals. Of course they will return the favor with whatever gun they're using, so be smart if you are in a cover and shoot fight. Overall, the best way to practice with this weapon is by using it when you find it, and of course practicing with it in the firing range with a friend, or even by yourself. Obviously, just practicing more with the gun will improve your handling with it over time. Like anything, practice makes perfect. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also catch me streaming on Twitch at FalconX Live Wednesday and Friday at 9:30 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 p.m. Take care, and I will see you soon.